Hello again, it's me. Have you missed me? A few people have asked where I've been over the last couple of weeks as I haven't been posting any videos. A thank you for that. For a moment there, I felt a little bit wanted. Bless me. Well, since I did my last video, I've resigned from my job. I haven't got a job to go to, but I'm fortunate to find myself in a position where I'm able to take a break from my job for a while. Maybe even indefinitely, who knows? We'll have to just wait and see. And no, I'm not going to be claiming a single penny in benefits. So you might see a lot more of me, or a little less, who knows? I might start that live show I discussed, or I might not. At the moment, I've a few ideas, but I just don't know where I'm going to go. Let's just wait and see what happens. Now, the only issue with not doing a video for a couple of weeks is what to do a video on when I start again. I could have done it on any one of these. Outrage as it emerges, Labour's proposed mansion tax will be covered by MPs' expenses. MPs forced out over expenses will stand in 2015. GM Foods saving lives or lining corporate pockets. Labour must apologise, says former aide to Gordon Brown. Tony Blair, wanker, warns curbing immigration would be disaster for Britain. But I've decided to do it on the topic of my last video, because there is obviously shenanigans going on at the EU, but more importantly, David Spamface Cameron and George Cocaine Osborne are openly lying to you again. And when I see it, we have to call them on it. Now, we all know that the EU have dumped a 1.7 billion bill on Britain, and Spamface Cameron has said that he simply will not pay. Well, the EU have now said they will fine Britain 70 million a month. Bizarrely, the Telegraph reported this 70 million fine originally, but recently they changed it to just 2 million. Who's right? Probably not the Telegraph, let's be honest. But then, in steps good old George Gideon Osborne with cocaine and prostitutes in tow. He's now said that the UK will pay only half of the 1.7 billion. They're going to pay £850 million in 2 instalments. George Osborne has declared victory over the European Union after the UK's 1.7 billion budget bill was halved. The UK will now pay £850 million in 2 instalments in July and September next year. David Cameron has warned that the charge, levied because of the success of Britain's economy, was pushing the UK closer towards leaving the EU. Downing Street said the bill had been reduced because Britain's rebate from Brussels is now being applied to the bill. So, are we to congratulate Osborne and Cameron in only getting us an extra £850 million bill, which would only pay for an extra 30,000 nurses? No. Just look at this situation. Solely because we are part of a club called the European Union that costs us £55 million a day, the EU Commission have levied a £1.7 billion extra budget bill onto the UK because apparently our economy has done well. Has anyone noticed our economy doing well? That's another subject. We're supposed to pay this by the 1st of December. Spamface Cameron has said he will simply not pay. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, this is all bollocks, the lot of it. They're playing you for a fool, an absolute fool. The EU Commission will not allow us to pay a penny less than the 1.7 billion they have told the UK that they must pay. Osborne and Cameron have only been working on a way to pay it in full whilst looking in the public's eyes like they're tough on the EU and that they've had a great victory against them. There's no fucking victory at all. Paying £850 million in 2 instalments makes it look like we're only paying half, but we're not. That simply isn't true. They will deduct £850 million from the rebate we would have got in the future, so our net bill will still be £1.7 billion paid to the EU, ordered by the EU Commission. It's a parlour trick. It's a fucking joke. Forget the headlines, look at the small print. Cameron thinks you are a complete and utter idiot. Do not prove him right. Wake up, people. Let's get out of the EU and let's sort our own fucking finances out before Osborne and Cameron, Barroso, Juncker, whatever he's bloody called, before they destroy our country.